Try this sugar and dairy-free strawberry and almond mousse. The new food fads seek to combine delicious flavors with a balanced diet so that health and pleasure can go hand in hand. Because of this, there are always new, elaborate recipes with healthy fats, and no sugar, flour or dairy. We'd like to help with another one. In this article, discover a simple recipe for a sugar and dairy-free strawberry and almond mousse that's light and can be easily digested. You're going to love it. A dairy-free mousse. Mousse recipes usually call for cream or whipped cream. However, we can also look for lighter alternatives that are great for those with lactose intolerance, those who are trying to watch their fat intake, or those who are trying to control their sugar intake. In this recipe, we're going to substitute dairy for almond milk. It's smooth, creamy, and very nutritious. You can buy it or you can even make it in your own home. Sugar-free desserts. The problem with the majority of desserts is that they contain too much sugar. White sugar is considered a very dangerous product for our health since it alters, acidifies and decalcifies our body. This can result in many disorders of all types. Fortunately, these days we have many alternatives for white sugar. We can try them out to discover their different levels of sweetness and their different textures so that we can use them in recipes. Raw cane sugar. Honey. Agave syrup. Maple syrup. Benefits of this dessert. Strawberries. Strawberries are great for any healthy diet because they're low in sugars, calories, and fat. They also have diuretic properties that help fight liquid retention that causes bloating and weight gain. Also, they're rich in vitamin C, folic acid, manganese, iodine and potassium. Thanks to their nutritional value, eating strawberries regularly can help regulate cholesterol levels in your blood, prevent osteoporosis, combat constipation, and even improve your vision. Almonds. Almonds are a nut that are great to eat at any age. After all, they contain a lot of nutrients, protein, healthy fats and fiber. Although they're high in calories, they convert into a great amount of energy. Plus, they won't have a negative effect on your weight if you consume them in moderation, a fistful a day. Also, almonds are rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects us from aging, as much on the inside as on the outside. Almonds are going to allow us to avoid using dairy in this recipe since they will give our mousse its creaminess. Strawberry and almond mousse. Without further ado, here's the recipe for this delicious and healthy strawberry mousse. Ingredients: 1 cup of raw almonds, 150 grams. 3 egg whites. 1 cup of water, 200 milliliters. 3 tablespoons of liquid refined stevia, 30 milliliters. 3 cups of strawberries, 510 grams. Note: we recommend that you use organic strawberries because others that are not cultivated naturally usually contain a lot of pesticides. These can penetrate the exterior of the fruit through the delicate outer pores. Preparation. One hour before making this recipe, soak the almonds in order to activate them. This makes them easier to digest and easier to cook with. Blend the soaked almonds with the cup of water for at least 1 minute until you have a fairly thick cream. Then, add the stevia and the strawberries and then continue to blend. At this time, you can test it to see if it needs more sweetener. This depends on your taste and how sweet the fruit is. Continue by slowly adding the egg whites to the mixture so that you can continue mixing everything without losing the size of the egg whites. Then, put the cream into the cups or containers that you want to use, cover them, and put them in the fridge. You must wait 24 hours before eating this treat if you want to achieve the correct texture.